We are here with the Cogburns of Amarillo, Texas. We've got Kelly and Kendall. Kendall's a basketball coach, and Kelly's a fourth grade teacher, I believe. And obviously, we're here in Dallas, and we're able to help them with a property they had out in Rockwall. We're only going to go through like 3 or 4 questions, and so it's the first one is just tell us about your situation.
Okay. So we started talking to Lance a couple months ago. We were in a bad situation. We owned this house in Rockwall that we had to rent out, and make a long story short, had an eviction there. So Kelly had to drive 3 or 4 times to Dallas to take care of that. I drove once, and it was right during the middle of the basketball season. We just needed to get rid of our house and just be done with it. Luckily, first person I called was Lance, and started from there and went through the whole process, and talked to him several times about it. And he was always very reassuring about we were going to get it taken care of, and just very helpful throughout the whole process. And then from there, we were finally able to get the eviction taken care of, and so we talked to several investors that looked at houses, and Lance and his team, he brought everybody with him. He brought his foundation guy. We had foundation issues. He brought his partner, and so he was definitely meant business whenever he showed up there. And that's when Kelly met with him.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go from there.
Oh yeah, I can. Yes, it was extremely stressful for us because we live 7 hours away, and so it just put us in a really difficult situation that obviously we'd never been in before. And so we were pretty lost on where to even start. And what I appreciated the most from you specifically was how you took the time to talk us kind of through the process and gave us not warnings, but like it kind of let us know what to look out for. You really kind of held our hand through a really difficult thing that we never thought we would have to do, and you really made it easier to endure that entire thing. And then I felt much more comfortable that day of showing the house whenever you showed up, and I knew, like he said, that you meant business. You brought everyone with you. You were the only person who did that. We did show it to a few others just to kind of get a feel for everything going on, and you were the one that made me feel the most comfortable, and the one who really talked me through all of the things once I got there, letting us know like what would happen next and what to expect. So I really appreciated that from your end.
Awesome. Well, it's easy when people give you the chance to succeed, and that doesn't ever happen in this. Sometimes that doesn't happen in this business. Sometimes people pick up the phone and they'll call 5 people and they just want to bid over the phone. And yes, we would love to give everyone a bid, and we want to buy all the houses. That's the name of our business. We buy houses and we buy them fast. We buy houses fast in Dallas. But there's a human aspect of it, and we're trying to do our best job, and we're trying to do what we can do to prepare. So when we show up, we can leave you with that offer, and we can feel good about it, and we can get you guys closed quickly. And to this day, I think y'all's deal is one of our favorites because, you called us, I think it was the day before Thanksgiving. I was in Sherman, Texas with my family. I got a call, I got the email that we had a lead, and I was like, I got to step away and I talked to you, Kendall, and kind of walk you through kind of what you need to do before we can kind of move forward. And it all worked out, and here we are doing a fun video review. So to circle back to the day you called me, and one of the things I like to always ask is, how did you find us? Was it online?
Yeah, I was able to find you guys online. And it's kind of ironic. I mean, that's the name of the company is exactly what we wanted. I mean, we wanted to sell a house fast in Dallas, so you guys wanted to buy a house fast in Dallas.
Yep.
So
I love it, and I love that. When we came up with the team name, the company name, obviously it's a search engine play, right? Like we want people to find us that need to sell a house fast and near Dallas Fort Worth, preferably. And but it's funny, your kids are crawling all over you. My son is 13 years old, and he likes to mock dad when he gets home. Did you buy a house fast today? Was it in Dallas?
Yeah.
So we have fun with that. But yeah, so I won't keep you guys too long. You've said so many great things, and it means the world to us, the kind words, and you put it so eloquently of what we try to do, really, walking people through the entire process. So I guess the last question is just, would you recommend us to family and friends, and why?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I think what kind of sets you apart from the other companies, I mean, um, I talked with several on the phone. She met with several personally, but um, just going with us through the whole process and just being genuine and being quick to answer a phone call and being quick to answer a text and just being reliable. Um, I think really separated your company from everyone else. Because in our situation we had several different offers, but we just wanted to go with someone that we trusted, and that's what it came down to. You're one of the first people I talked to, but you also talked me through the whole thing, and so there was trust there, and we were really glad it worked out. We were glad it was good for both of us.
Awesome. Well,
And
I
I would
appreciate.
say that,
Oh, go ahead.
oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna say I am probably married to the most skeptical person ever. And when we started this, all he looked up was the bad and how, people get scammed and this and that. But I could tell that, you really made an impression on him with the relationship that you formed, because every single time something happened, it was, oh, well, I need to ask Lance. Oh, I need to call Lance. I need to check on this and see what he says. Like every step we took, he was vested in, he wanted to know what you had to say, and if you thought that was a good thing, which to me was huge, because like I said, he's very skeptical, and you formed that relationship with him, and he trusted you. So that was a big thing for me to see.
Awesome. I'm getting chills listening to that, because I talk to so many people, and so it's funny how many people go out of their way to not allow us to get to know one another in this transaction, because they just want the highest price and just shut up and leave the check under the door. And I'm like, I get it. We all want to make money, but we can help you. And there's so many people, like you mentioned, in this business that there's a lot of ways it can go wrong. And and it's a big deal. Real estate's a big part of, it's one of the biggest investments you'll make over your lifetime, each property, and so we try to take that level of discernment that we would seek for ourselves and offer for ourselves, and pass that along. Our and I should say Adam's, my partner's expertise in this industry is so deep, and it's where I get so much of the answers I was able to provide you, Kendall. I was picking up the phone and calling Adam. And that's just that's what we hope separates us. That's why we wanted to do a video like this, because we know we're doing the right things. And although we're not selling the most houses in Dallas, we're not buying the most houses in Dallas, we know there's no one doing it better. And so we will take quality over quantity any day on our road. And it's people like you that allow us to feel like we're doing the right thing. So I really appreciate all the kind words. Obviously, we knew we were getting a positive review. We wouldn't do a video, but I just really appreciate the personal touch and the personal things you said. That means a lot. And please, as one thing I do want to tell you guys, it's not just yes, you're trying to get out of a house, had some issues you didn't want to fix, but we're coming just to keep us in mind. Our generation, we're basically the same age. We're the second generation after the baby boomers. And baby boomers is the largest generation in the history of our world, and they're all at that point in life where sadly they're dying off, they're going into homes, and probate and inherited homes is a big thing we do. You get a house put in your lap, and what do you do with it? And so although you may not run into people with your exact scenario, you have a house 7 hours away that was a rental, blah, blah, blah. You don't meet many people like that. But you will run into people where they're putting mom or grandmother in a home, and what do we do with the house? So I want to, just keep an ear out on situations like that. We pay referral fees too, and all that stuff, because we're trying to help people just situation by situation, and inherited homes, bad renter homes. That is what we do. Every day. So I won't take any more of your guys' time. I see you got a monkey in the background that probably needs dinner. I know. I got my kids locked in the back room, so, along with the miniature schnauzer, so he's not coming out yapping at us. But thank you guys so much. Hopefully this isn't the last time we talk, and couldn't be more thankful for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.